Oh, come on, have some more.
I certainly will. Here I thought the only good cup was at Kelly's. This coffee's terrific.
Hi there, Dan. I didn't know you were here.
Oh, sugar, we were just talking about you. I was telling Dan how your chin was dragging on the floor about what went on at the daycare center.
Oh, well, yes, I was very disappointed.
Just this morning, I was going over the cost per child figures. They're way out of line. More like a private school than a non-profit hospital.
I know that, Dan. I think the cost just sort of mushroomed during the idea and planning stage, but I know where the problem is, and I know I can fix it if the board just will give me a chance.
Well, don't take it personally. Of course they will. The need remains the same. I know how tricky those cost control things can be.
Well, then perhaps with all your experience, I could ask you a tremendous favor.
What is it?
Well, maybe you could meet with me from time to time and get together and go over some of those costs and help steer me away from those danger zones.
Of course. My door is always open. Listen, we better get down to the station. If you're going with me, madam.
I wouldn't miss this for the world.
Well, what is it?
Well, you know, Dan's going to be on that interview show I told you about. You know, the one Colton's going to be on. Isn't that exciting?
Oh, yes, it is. Well, you know, we are just bursting with pride.
Boy, we sure are.
Well, you should be. He's a wonderful young man.
Well, he's a real hero, I think.
Well, he was always like that when he was a kid, wasn't he? He was always kind to other people.
Oh, yes, all the time.
Well, it's not just his heroics. He's also been doing some good work at the old Seamen's Church.
Now, look at that. It takes somebody else to brag on Colton. Why, I didn't even know he was down there.
Well, you know, Colton has just always been very, very modest.
Did you know that they were raised like brother and sister? I raised them that way myself. Did you know that?
No, I hadn't realized that. You must have had some great times together when you were kids.
Oh, we did. Absolutely unforgettable.
Why don't you come along with us? We can talk about the budget in the car on the way down.
Oh, I would love to, but I've got BJ here by herself.
Well, I can call that lady next door. She said she'd love to babysit any time.
Good. I'll go warm up the car.
Great.
You're pretty swift about jumping on the bandwagon for Colton, aren't you?
Well, Aunt Charlene, I will do whatever it takes to save the situation for Tony and me. But that does not mean I'm going to stop watching every single move that Colton makes.
We do have Lee Baldwin's phone number, don't we?
Yes, we do.
Would you get him on the phone, please?
Right away.
Hello. I have...
Lee Baldwin, please. Dr. Steve Hardy in Port Charles. That's Lee Baldwin on the line, Dr. Hardy. Now, can I help you?
Yes. My name's Scotty Baldwin. I have an appointment with Dr. Hardy.
Oh, yes. Well, he's on the phone right now, if you'd like to have a seat.
Yes, he's talking to my father. Did you know that was my father?
Well, I realized it when you said your name.
Does Dr. Hardy and my father speak a lot? I mean, they are old pals.
No, not since I've been here.
Okay.
You son of a gun, you missed a great winter here. Snow, ice, freezing rain. What's that? You've been playing a lot of golf. Well, that's one way of building a hard body and a soft mind. Well, listen, Lee, I need your advice. The hospital council is retiring, and I'm looking for another one. I want your list. Well, yes, I know that Jake Meyer's a great lawyer, but he's going to be out of the country for a couple of years. Some relief organization in South America. Nobody else? Well, Lee, you do know that Scotty's back in Port Charles, don't you? Yes, I'm meeting with him in about 5 minutes.
How's that? Little romantic for broad daylight, maybe, but Soothing.
Oh, it's fine, thank you.
How you doing?
I'm doing terrific.
I don't know what my sister had in mind when she asked you to go and talk about having to be rescued.
I wonder if that woman even knows who I am.
You should wonder.
I mean, for her to believe that I would actually subject myself to that kind of humiliation, you know, all I want is the world to forget that this accident ever happened. Now, if that's a reporter, you shoot to kill.
Trust me.
Hi.
Hi.
Sean here?
Yeah, he sure is. Come on in. What beautiful flowers.
Oh, what's this now? This flowers for the corpse? Does it come to that? How about giving me a kiss here, huh? Oh, thank you very much. Ooh, those are pretty. Cheryl, could you do me a favor and make another pot of tea? Is that okay?
Tea's good.
Okay.
Sure. And I can get a vase for these flowers. There.
Thank you very much.
Okay.
Well, you look good, but you're always an actor. How do you feel?
I feel even better than I look. Never mind all that. Well, Cheryl's still out of the room. What happened at the WSB after we hung up? I got a call from a very good buddy of mine back there.
What did he say?
He was wondering why we never recruited you. You made one hell of an impression.
I intended to. Frisco's live.
Oh, Felicia, honey, that is great. That missing in action story was a smokescreen all along, wasn't it?
Well, we have to keep the smoke screen up because it's a big thing that's going on and it's very hot.
That's another good reason to stay off television. Damn.
Well, that's hurting you more than you're letting on.
No, it's nothing. Forget it.
Easy for me, hard for you. So what happened?
Well, it was just sheer dumb stupidity and failing reflexes, that's all.
Oh, no, come on. Tell me the truth.
Well, there's a lift truck that was loading one of the ships there, and a crate slid off, and I just wasn't quick enough to get out of the way.
That's awful. So it just clipped you then.
Yeah, it landed on top of me. But, one of the edges got hung up on something or other, one more inch, and he probably would have had to bury me in a double-wide coffin.
Well, it could have happened to anybody.
Yeah, but, you know, I never used to be just anybody. I mean, 5 years ago, a year ago, I wouldn't have been hurt at all. And in fact, I'm not hurt. I mean, that damn crate wouldn't have even touched me. I get the feeling that the game is over.
Hey, we're just about to forget Tiffany's show. You can stand to watch it, can't you, Sean?
Yeah, sure.
No, wait. No, I'm sorry. Look, I know you're just trying to do your job, and I appreciate all your help, but I'm not wearing makeup. Thanks,
What's going on? Are you finished with him yet?
Yes, we're all finished. I'm ready.
He says no makeup. Well, honey, we're going on the air in just a few minutes. You have to have makeup on your face.
Look, ma'am, I'm not an actor. I'm not a politician. I want to look real.
That's okay. That's not why we put makeup on your face. The lights are so bright. If you don't have makeup, your face is going to be washed out. And we want to show that rugged, beautiful face of yours. Come on.
Look, I'm not here to show off with makeup or anything else. I'm just a guy that was down on the docks. I saw an accident. I helped the guy out. That's
Okay,
it.
good. That's fine. But nobody else did that. You're the one that did it. That's why you're special, okay? So don't knock yourself down. Okay? Now, this is television. We want a little drama. The people want to see drama, you know? So just perk it up a little bit, okay?
Yeah, just kind of jazz things up a little,
Yeah,
huh?
that's right.
Forget it.
Why?
Look, if the truth isn't good enough for television, then television is doing something wrong. I am not some kind of trained dog.
We're ready, sir.
I know
Good.
you're
Thank
not
you
a
very
trained
much.
dog. I know that at all. I don't want you to be. I just want you to tell the truth. Can you just tell the truth?
Yes,
Are
ma'am.
you going to answer the questions that I ask you?
I will answer your questions as long as they're sensible.
They'll
Yes,
be
ma'am.
sensible, believe me. Oh, I'm coming. Oh, I am so
Hello,
glad you're here.
Tiffany.
Hello, Dan. How are you? Hi, Lucy.
Hi, Tiffany.
Nice to see you. Nice to see you, Charlene. You know, I just had a dynamite idea seeing you here. What? Having you come on the show with Colton so you can tell us a little bit more about this shy, silent hero. Silent? Colton? Well, you know, you could tell us how you felt when you first heard his name on the news, or when you first You know, you were trembling. Your body was trembling because you thought he might be killed or injured, or how you felt when you sent your baby boy off to the Marines to serve his country.
Oh,
You know, things like that.
sugar, I didn't worry a thing about that. I'll tell you something. If he couldn't talk his way out, he sure could fight his way out.
Well, couldn't you just kind of pretend?
Oh, yeah, I could pretend anything. Sure, yeah.
Good, thank you.
Sure.
Just, you know, act
Places,
like you were
everybody.
scared or
Let's go.
something.
60 seconds to air.
Okay.
60 seconds.
Yeah, I'll be over
Okay,
here.
this
way. Come on, right down through here. Right around here. Could you get another chair, please? Another chair.
Mama, what are you doing?
Well, she's asking me on this show with you. Oh, shove over, sugar.
The band played. Who's your focus?
I love it.
Insanity.
Quiet, please. In 5, 4, 3, 2.
Good morning. This is Tiffany Hill with Inside Views. Today we're talking about the Port Charles waterfront and asking the question, is the waterfront safe for ordinary people?
Ruby, why are we
And we'll
watching
tell
this
you the
show?
story of
Because Dan said he was going to be on it, and we wanted me to watch it.
Besides, what have you got against heroes?
When they're related to Lucy Coe, they make the hair on my neck rise.
We also have with us a Marine, a man who just got out of the Marine.
Will you look at that? That's Charlene sitting next to Dan Rooney. Can you believe that?
What's she doing there?
Oh, that family. They're going to curse us forever.
2 days ago, Sean Donnelly of Fort Charles was walking along the docks. It was a normal day, no busier than any other. As he passed near a ship being loaded, a forklift dropped a container that it was moving. Now, this container struck Sean Donnelly. The first miracle is that Mr. Donnelly was not killed. The second miracle is that Colton Shore was also on the docks that day.
General Hospital will continue in a...
What can I do for you, Scotty?
Well, I came to apply for the council job at the hospital, my resume, but that's not going to work out, so there's no point in wasting your time.
Wait a minute. You can't leave before we have an interview unless you want to withdraw your application as soon as you make it out.
No, sir. It's just that I would like this job more than anything, and I think I am qualified. But I have learned to deal with reality, and the reality is that you just got off the phone with my father.
That's true. I wanted his opinion as to who might be best suited for the job.
Yes, I know. Bobby told me that you're going to ask him whether or not he could recommend me or not.
And I did ask him.
Well, that's why I'm saying there's no point in wasting your time, because I think I know what he said.
You're sure?
Well, he said not to hire me for the job.
That's right, but...
And I don't blame him. If I was in his position, I would have said the same thing. And he has given me every opportunity to do something with my life, but I have screwed it up every time. I've made a lot of mistakes, and I've done a lot of lousy things to people. But no matter what I did, Lee was always there to pull me out of the water. Forgive me.
Your father loves you very deeply, Scotty. It hurt him to say what he did.
Well, I love him, too. And that's why...
Why you what?
Why I thought this would be a great opportunity to prove to him that I've turned my life around. But I think he's heard it way too many times from me, and he's just all out of forgiveness.
The father never runs out of forgiveness.
Well, you know, I see all the things that I did so clearly now. I couldn't see him back then. Now, Steve, how am I ever going to make my father understand how I feel about him?
Well, Scotty, conflicts between fathers and sons goes bone deep in mankind. Tom and I have had some real knockdown and drag-outs. It just happens. Now, you and your father will get together again. I firmly believe that.
Well, I hope you're right. Thanks for taking time. I'll get out.
I haven't read that yet.
Yeah, but come on, Lee told
Just
you.
leave it with me, please.
Thank you.